Hello YouTube, I am back on this thing. I've been going through a lot with my family. My fiance had a lot going on with his side of the family. My son had a major surgery coming up. It's just been so much going on. But I'm back. My mind is kind of clearer now, so I wanted to do a video that I've been working on since February. As some of you guys know, I had my second son in December of last year, and of course things are going to happen to your body, things are going to change. The second time around I ended up getting stretch marks. With my first son I didn't get any stretch marks. So I'm on Google, I'm on YouTube trying to figure out ways where I can lighten my stretch marks naturally, and I came across something called the Derma Roller. So it's a hand tool, and it ranges from 0.25 millimeters all the way up into, I think I've seen 3 millimeters. What this does basically is it's going to treat wrinkles, scars, cellulite, stretch marks, and it even works for hair loss. It can also plump up your lips. The more you do it, the more fuller your lips will be on a longer period of time. So basically what it does is it stimulates the skin. It makes small, minor injuries inside of your skin, so the skin will send repair cells. It's going to send collagen, it's going to send all this good stuff to kind of fix those injuries. So like say you have a scar, you get cut. Eventually your skin is going to close up and it's going to heal. Now what this does is it makes fake injuries. It's making your skin think that, you know, I've got a scar, I need to get there, I need to fix it. It clears acne from what I read. Say you can use it on your face, it'll be more susceptible to absorbing whatever acne medication you may be using, or creams or serums. It'll be able to open up those pores to absorb all that stuff. You can also put some moisturizer, vitamin E oil, or any aloe vera oil or aloe vera plant, excuse me. You want to make sure it's organic. Again, you want to just be aware of all the products you're using. Vitamin C, I heard, is really good for the skin as well. And I just did it on my stomach. So for an hour you want to put on like a clean shirt. If you do it on your face, clean pillowcase. It comes with 3 interchangeable heads, and it'll tell you on there. This is the 3 millimeter. Now this one is freaking huge. I have not used this because these are super long, because this is the 1.5 and this is a 3 millimeter, and this is super long. This could be for like your butt, your thighs. I don't know, some people could probably use this on their stomach. I don't know, my skin's very thin, so I didn't want to go too deep. And you don't want to over roll too, because it can cause your skin to be extra loose and stretchy. And then it comes with this little tiny one. This one is the 0.5 millimeter, and this is the one that I would use for my face. If I want to plump up my lips, I would use this one. It's definitely less needles, and it's shorter, it's not as long. So this is something you want to use for your face. It's either a 0.25 or a 0.5 because they're not as long. Use this, I would use the 0.5 on, like, I have a widow's peak, so if I wanted to grow hair here, I could use it here and then follow up with some castor oil, vitamin E oil, whatever type of hair growth serums. Be careful which products you use, because you don't want your body absorbing any harmful toxins. So say you do your Derma Roller on your stomach, you don't want to go and use something that has some type of harmful chemicals that can get in your bloodstream. Like say you go too deep, say you use a 3.0 millimeter, say you do go too deep. You know, you don't want to get something that's going to harm your insides, basically. I used an app, it's called Think Dirty. Basically, you can type in whatever type of products you have. Like say you have lotion Curel. Say you type in Curel, and it's going to give you a list of ingredients. It's going to give you a scale of 1 to 10 on how harmful those chemicals are to your body. Also carcinogens, it tells you if it has that in it. A lot of the products that you may be using, because I was blown away at some of the products that I use, and I tossed them out and got all new products. But some of these chemicals in these products, like, you'll just be amazed at what's really in them. Always do your research. You know, it took me a long time to get this going and actually start using the Derma Roller. So you definitely want to be careful, do your research, you know, if this is something you guys want to try. You know, I recommend doing your research, you know, ask a doctor, ask anybody before you go ahead and do this. You don't want to do this if you have any skin or blood diseases, because that could spread to other parts of your body. If you have any open cold sores, pimples, you know, that'll definitely spread if you're doing it on your face. They say you can do it every 5 to 7 days. I honestly did it like once a week. Sometimes it was like twice a month. That's how lazy I got. I recommend doing this at night. You know, it's clean sheets, clean pillowcase, all that good stuff. You don't want to share your Derma Roller. You know, even though you clean this, you don't want to share this. If you drop it, if any needles get bent, you want to throw it away. And you want to replace it every 6 months. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because it's the end of my 6 months. And I want to show you guys my progress, of course. But yeah, this little tool has worked wonders. So first thing, what I do when I do my Derma Roller is I wash my hands. I wash my hands and then I take it out of its little case here. It comes with a case. And you can either get a little cup and soak it in alcohol, or you can get a little spray bottle and spray some alcohol on it. Let it sit on a clean surface. I normally just prop it up in here, or I'll prop it up on the side like this in my bathroom. You want to let it sit for a little bit, then rinse it with warm water. And then once you're ready to go, you basically just roll it side by side, up and down. You want to go vertical, you want to go the opposite vertical. You want to do all these different directions over and over in the same area. You want to make sure you cover as much skin as possible, so that's why you want to go in all those different directions. What you do after that is soak it in alcohol again, or spray it in alcohol again, just to clear all those germs. You want to let it sit for a little bit, rinse it, shake it, get all that stuff out of there, and then you let it air dry in the container. You can leave it like this, or sometimes I'll just go ahead and prop it up like this so no dust or particles fall on it, whatever, so just so it can air dry. And then I go ahead and I put the lid back on it, put it under my cabinet until I'm ready for the next week. And my skin, it's still a little bit loose, but it's definitely made some progress, so I'll show you guys a video on that. Okay, another thing that I've been using on my stomach is cupping, silicone cupping. So basically it's this little silicone cup here, and it's kind of firm. So basically what this does is when you squeeze the cup, you place it on your skin. Squeeze it a little bit, place it on your skin, and you're going to get some of that skin. I don't have any oil on. You're going to get some of that skin up inside of the cup. So basically, and I'll show you guys a video on me doing my silicone cupping on my stomach with the oil, because it works a lot better. You place it on the skin, you release it, and your skin should go up in the cup. This is going to pull blood to the surface, which is going to stimulate healing. It's also going to release toxins in the body that can kind of just sit there. It's going to make it all flow. It's going to make your blood flow, causing anti-inflammatory chemicals in the body. It can also treat varicose veins, from what I read. I have not tried it. I want to try it on my best friend. She has varicose veins in her legs. So I definitely want to try it on her and see, you know, does this really work? It can release tension in the muscles. I just heard it's really good for your body. Just do your research, like I said. You know, you want to be careful on anything that you do on your body. Me, I'm a daredevil. You know, I'm trying new things. You know, if it's not too crazy, I'll do it. Some side effects from silicone cupping is discomfort, of course. That's why you want to start off with a minimal cupping. You don't want to squeeze it too hard and get too much skin in there. Just give it a nice little soft squeeze and then get just a little bit of skin in there to work your body up. Bruising, sometimes you can just hold it for a minute, let it sit there, and then you can move it around in circular motions. And the bruising can come from when you just let it sit there because the blood is rushing to the area. Redness, but the redness is good. That means it's working. If you bleed easily, I would not use this, or if you're pregnant, so just always do your research. So you want to apply your lotion or your oil. I use vitamin E oil because that is just my favorite. Massage the area to get things going. Then you want to squeeze your cup, place it on the skin, and start with a small amount. Move it around in circular motions, back and forth, up and down, side to side, you know, whatever feels good for you. You want to do it 5 minutes per arm or leg, whatever you're doing. Build your way up to 10 minutes and 15 minutes. Do not start off doing too much. You want to do it, you can do it in the morning when you wake up, at night before bed. Stay hydrated throughout your day though. You want to stay hydrated. And you can do this a couple times a week. So this is pretty cool. It's a less, you're not poking yourself with the needles. If some of you are scared of needles, I would definitely try this. You can use this on your butt because that's where you get most of your cellulite. I did this on my butt and everyone told me I lost my butt, so I'm going to hit the gym and do as much butt exercises as I can. But I will say, after using this, my butt has gotten smaller in size. I don't know, maybe the cellulite was making my butt fat. I really don't know. But if you're going to use this with caution. I ordered some for your face, and these are super tiny. But this is going to pull all that gunk out of your pores. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to release toxins, get the blood flowing. Also, if you lay down and if you start here and go up and out, you can release any sinuses that you have a buildup of. Go out and you're going to drain it to your lymph nodes. Definitely look up some ways of silicone cupping on the face because they can show you different motions on how to release toxins and drain it to the lymph nodes. If you're laying down when you do this, just be careful when you get up. Drink lots of water. But this is really cool. Like I said, if you don't want to do the needle thing, if you're afraid of the needles, you don't want to be poking your skin, definitely try this. This is really cool, and it's going to release toxins the same way. It's going to loosen up those pores and get all that gunk out of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please list those down below. All the products that I use will be listed down below. My son, he has his own channel now. If you guys want to check that out, if you guys have kids who you know, watch YouTube videos, I'm going to try to do as much learning as possible and playtime. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.